Are you a mom trying to do it all? Work, family, and everything else and still feel like you're falling behind and also exhausted? What if I told you there was a way to simplify your life while still earning an income for your family? By the end of this video, you are going to learn how to set up an online business that is going to bring in passive income for you with little tech skills. And this business is going to work around your life, not against it. You will walk away with ideas of how to feel less exhausted and more in control. I'm Emily, and I have been in your shoes. I have been trying to juggle being a mom, being a wife, working part-time, trying to be a good friend, attempting to see my sisters, being a daughter, occasionally trying to make a meal for my family, work out, all the things, trying to have a social life, but not really giving anything the attention I think it deserves. I knew that there had to be a better way. And that's when I came across this blueprint and I found passive income. And now I am so excited to share this with other people because it brought me so much freedom, and I want to help other moms get the same freedom and time back that they can. Now dedicate myself to helping other moms learn this system so that they can start an online business that helps reduce the stress and give them their time freedom back. It fits perfectly into a mom's busy life, and you really don't need tech skills or a following or anything to get started. You really just need the right support and the right guidance. If you're ready to learn how to simplify your life and spend your time on what matters to you the most, then comment more family time down in the comments and I will send you a free guide to get started. It's just a free guide. So if you want it, I got it for you. All right, on to point one. Stop trading time for dollars. This is where I was caught too. I was working in the healthcare system and I was working for an hourly rate, and that equals time for dollars. So if I wanted to get paid more, I had to work more, which meant more time away from my family. And many moms that I talk to feel trapped in the same situation, working long hours to get paid more money. But then that equals little time for their families and even less time for themselves. When you learn how to set up an automated system, an automated business that works for you while you're doing other things that you love, it's called passive income, and it can be working for you while you're doing things like unloading the dishwasher or playing with your kids or sleeping even. Actually, if you look at this right here, I just found this on our win column, and this woman in our community got this win right before she went to bed and slept like a baby. So it's just an example of these can just pop up even when you're not actually working. So that's an example of passive income. Just wanted to give you guys an example. So a really important part of finding a successful online job is finding one that works for you around the clock and not one that you have to constantly be putting time and effort into. We want to get away from trading time for dollars. Point number two, fixed work hours often clash with family hours, and especially with kids. If you have kids, school schedules are never really consistent. They have random days off for professional days or late start days, or you want to go on the field trip with the kids, or you want to volunteer in the classroom. All these things that just don't really make the strict 9 to 5 work day very realistic. An online business, though, can allow you to create your own schedule around what works for your family. So if you have little kids at home, maybe you can work when they're doing nap time or quiet time, if that ever happens in your family, or when they go to bed, or if you have kids that go to school, you can work when they're at school, or just really find the time that works for you. The program that I support is completely designed around a 2-hour workday. So you can split that up. You can do a half hour in the morning, an hour at lunchtime, and then a half hour again in the evening. It's completely up to you. It's completely around your schedule. So that's really important when finding an online business that you want to get into, is making sure it falls around your timeline. The other thing that's really important is making sure that if there are support calls, that they are recorded and that you can jump onto them whenever you can, and that you don't have to be live or in person on them. Another reason that sometimes moms are a little bit nervous to start an online business is the whole tech side of it. And I know that can be a little scary because I don't know about you, but my 10-year-old can use my phone better than I can. Actually, my 7-year-old can use my phone better than I can. But the step-by-step blueprint sets up your tech for you. There are beginner-friendly tools and beginner-friendly instructions with how to set your program up. And then once it's set up, it's, like I said, it's automated. So it just works for you. And if you have any questions, there's a whole tech team that can help answer questions for you. All right, let's talk about this one, risk. This is a big one, and it can be risky starting your own business. And the reason that I love this option is because there are 4 different levels that you can come in, 4 different levels you can choose to start, so you can scale your business. So you can see if it's for you, you can see how you're doing, then you can choose to scale if you want. There's also payment plans, different options, tons of different options. So the other thing that I love is that it's not something brand new. It's proven, people have been using it. Actually, here's another example. This mom woke up to a sale, used this exact blueprint. So it's not something that you're kind of taking a risk on because it's brand new. And then here's the best part, the part that I love so much is that you get 100% of the profits. So I think of it like this, is we invest in things like college courses, and in my case, CE course, continuing education courses for my healthcare degree. And once I'm done with those courses, I have the credits and things like that to show for it, but I don't get to resell those courses. And in this situation, I get to take all of this information, the marketing information, the tech information, all of the information I'm learning, and that's just 2 of the hundreds of classes I've been taking, and resell them for the exact same amount of money that I put into them, which is just amazing to me, and which makes the risk so much lower, because one sale and you've gained back what you've spent. If this is sounding like anything that you guys want to get involved with, I know it's not for everybody, but there's a link down below, or you can type more family time in the comments, and I'll send you a link to get more information that way too. All right, let's talk about point 5. All right, we're talking about condensing time and using our time wisely. And I know that as a mom, we do not have a lot of time to spend wasting it. So we need something that we're going to be able to earn while we're learning. And I love this about this program. The first module in my program is how to start earning within 7 days. You can start earning within the first 15 minutes that you put your system up, but you'll learn the steps. And then as you take more of the modules and listen to more of the webinars and get more familiar with the program, you can keep scaling up and up and up. And then it's up to you. There is no ceiling on how much you can earn with this program. There's no cap on it. I mean that in a cool way. There is no ceiling. So you follow the beginner-friendly steps to make your first sale, and then just keep growing from there. Being there for your family is so important, and I know a lot of moms say, I didn't become a mom so somebody else could watch my kids, and that's a nice luxury for some of us, but it's also true. And if we can have a job where we can make money and bring in some income, but also be there with our children, that's just the best of both worlds. And with this situation, it's honestly possible. So that's why I'm just so passionate about helping other moms step into this option, because I want that for other people. I want moms to be able to be present for every milestone of their child's life and not stuck behind a desk or getting a video of their child walking for the first time from their babysitter. I don't want that. And if I can help a mom stay home and be with their child so that they can experience the milestones with them, that is what I want to do. And if I can help you, that's what I want to do. With a flexible online business, you can prioritize those times. You can spend time going to a field trip with your 3rd grader, or you can make sure that you're going to the musical and not missing the talent show and those types of things. And the biggest thing, PTO, ask for time off from your company when you want to be spending the holidays and things like that with your family, and you have to ask for time off. I just want families to be able to be together when that's important for their families, and not have to ask permission or be told when they have to be somewhere and when they can step away from work and be with their families. And it's just a passion of mine, and I've been there when I've been told I can't leave work and it's very frustrating. With this program, you can dedicate specific work time and then your family time is non-negotiable. That's up to you. You're in charge of your family time. You're in charge of your work time. You're your boss. And I love that. That's the whole reason I do this. Has anyone ever worked in a work environment that was stressful? If you have, comment down below. I want to hear about your stressful work environments because I know that I've worked in a few and I just want to hear about yours. So, drop them down below if you want to. But if you could take away the stress of the commute to and from work, if you could take away the stress of scrambling to feed everybody when they get home, or the race out the door in the morning, or just the deadlines that you have at work, the stress that you come home with from work, and then you've got the stress of everybody else's day on top of you, if you could just let some of that go, and when you get home and everybody else gets home and your business is just working for you in the background and you can focus on everybody else's stress and take away your own, wouldn't that be amazing? Running an online business simplifies your income process and then it frees up your mental energy. So you have more energy and more ability to help your family. It also helps you create a daily routine that includes work time, family time, and some self-care time. All right, the last point I'm going to talk about may not seem like an obvious one, but since I've started in this business, it's one that has stuck out as something that's more important than I thought it was going to be. And this one is gaining confidence through success. I know many moms are hesitant to start a program because they are nervous about not succeeding and they're nervous about rejection. They're nervous about what other people will say about their program. But if you can push past that fear, there are so many other benefits. Each small step and each small little bit of success builds your confidence just a little bit more and shows you what else you're capable of and what else is possible. And then those wins translate into momentum and just helps keeping you propelled forward. You guys, if anybody is interested in simplifying their life and building a stress-free online business, grab the link in the description below. If you have any specific questions, you can put your questions in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer them. And again, the link for more information is in the comment. And don't forget to watch the next video. This is what I'm passionate about. I want to help more moms create an income online and create a simplified, more balanced life while still earning for their families. And remember, I'm cheering you on in your goal for financial freedom.